getting things ready. Don't you dare do anything destructive. When the camera comes on, he goes to figure out some ways to do something destructive. Alright. So here I got my phone cord underneath my chair. Right. I do multiple things at the same time. I need a fan needs to go higher than this because it's making me cold. I have to, I'm using this fire stick. Oh, man. I thought about that. Let me use PlayStation. I should go right there. And this much as far as she'll go through. This can play while I do what I have to do. Over here, I have an email I have to write out to the advertising company, and got the packaging and containers coming to the new spray paint. I need a more professional look to it. Alright, so there you get it. It's going back there. There you get that. Okay. So, email to right here. If there's any company or shenanigans. Let's see. I'm going to run this. Let me get that fan up top too. That's nice. Where's the top of that? Oh, this needs to be in the trash. Put this back into the bag. Here. Where's it at? Oh, you're so sad, dude. We already know who you are. You're in the room right now. We already know who you are. You're sad at the end of the day, dude. But it's sad for you. There you go. kind of sad they are. They're getting no work done, nothing whatsoever. That's sad. Well, anyway, I'm going to go contact the advertising company, get my company signed to its other contract, and on top of that, we got even more information for our site through another company that's helping us out to get us out there. Boy, that was really mad. If you know exactly the companies that are coming on board that are about to sign with us pretty soon, it is going to be quite amazing. All right, so I'm going to play this right here, and then I'm going to actually send out my email to the other company, get ready to set up for another interview with them. Meanwhile, well, I told you, they don't do anything. All they do is sit home and call our company. That's it. No jobs, no nothing at all, period. They don't work. It's right now 10:32. How are you home at 10:32? Calling somebody. Oh, we definitely know we can pay them to call. We know exactly where they're coming from. We can tell they come from cell phone or landlines. That's pretty sad. You don't have a job? I told you at the end it is, but they do. They don't have a job. Alright, let me go back in here. Oh, is this on? Let me see. Don't bother me at the day. It's just something that you ain't got nothing going on for you. That's it. That's what you do. Nothing. Now today I'll have my demonstration for this again. Sending out my emails. I'm about to get me a grant for $500,000. So there's that. Once that's done and we're locked in, I got this building I'm about to get. Got forklift operators coming to operate our equipment. I'm actually going to have employees. The whole 9 yards. So between what I'm doing now and what they're doing, what are you doing? Nothing at all, period. I even know if you have a job, we'd be able to figure out exactly where your payroll, all your money comes from. You don't work. So with that being, at the end of the day, what are you doing with your life? Nothing at all. Don't worry. I got somebody pretty soon that's on your information right now. So just so you know, we'll have you no time at all. I got all you guys being set up for the end of the year. We got something planned. And it involves law enforcement officers and FBI. So we got something planned. We're building cases on it. Just because no one has reached out to you doesn't mean that your information is not in a place where you don't want it to be at. And doesn't mean that other people are looking over that information to get ready for cases. So a lot of you are going to find out near the Christmas era, actually in the era when you're basically relaxing with your family, you're going to see some people pop up at your front door and put you in handcuffs. That's my Christmas present to you. All right, let me get back to work. Let's see. Oh, sorry, just want to get back to you. I want you to know. I want you to use our projection screen paint collection. Our projection screen paints. Our high performance projection screen paint. Ugh, does that thing just pop on or did not? Oh, projector's not even on here. Oh, there we go. Projection paint. Once we use our high performance projector screen paints. I'll talk about this first. No, it's not that one yet. I'm going to concentrate on the black technology first. For your advertising program. So when I've done that email, there is two of the companies I'm eligible for grants. Grants, baby, grants. That's why I said, nothing better to do with your time. When y'all call me and contact me like that, that don't bother me. That tells me you don't got nothing left. If you had something, you would have made a product on that. That's what most companies do. When they go against another company, they write products. They design something better. Try to compete, competition. But you don't have anything. That's what you tell me at the end of the day. So, well, that's just you. Let's see. You can actually say moving on to bigger and better things. Because we have technology that allows us to do it. And you can make those statements. As I told you, the watch screen doesn't even work for gaming. Somebody said to me, well, I got a PS5. Good deal. You can't get to work on a gray screen. You can't get the PS5, Atari 2600. You don't care what game system you choose. They don't work on gray screens. You know, basically, the majority of the backgrounds of most of the older games are black. So, yeah, that doesn't work. I can't even get the menu for the PlayStation to pull up. It doesn't work on a white screen. And it won't work on a gray screen either because it don't read contrast. You have to read 100% contrast on it for a projector to work. And that's one of the things you want to advertise with this company. One of the things you want to put out there, that without our technology, your projector doesn't function. And as you can see, we can back it up 100% anywhere we go. You're sitting in the dark with ultra short to high-end 4K projector. You're not basically fixing the problem. You're costing the customer more money. It's not fixing anything. That's just lying. So what happens if you have to be in an environment where you have to use a projector in a fully lit environment, one that's not your own? Then what? Oh, I guess it just don't work then. That's what happened to a lot of customers who bought those fake products. Got in and they found that those things don't work. Oh, look at that. We can even pull the YouTube logo. Yeah, because it don't read. The YouTube logo is black. How in the world is that going to pull up on a gray screen? Yeah. See, that's the problem with the gray screens up there. How are you going to walk into a company and say, hey, look, paint over all your gray screens paint over all your black and white screens with our great products? For what? For them to be stuck in the same dark environment they just previously just came out of? You can't upgrade their stuff. It don't work. So, the best technology to upgrade a white screen is our black technology. Because I've already seen the benefit of a gray screen versus a white screen. I've seen them already. And it's sad. Y'all don't show nothing at all, period. I'm already watching his demonstration. He turned out the lights. Why did you turn the lights up? That would be the benefit part of your screen next to a white screen. White screen's got to be in the dark anyway. You just turn around and put I got to record that part and post that today. Like I saw that, they were like, why are you turning the lights out? That's the whole purpose of your great product, is to show that it does something that the white screen can't do. You're trying to do something better than that screen. So if you turn your lights out, you're doing the same thing that screen has to do. That screen has to be in the dark. There you go. You don't get an upgrade. And as you can see in this demonstration, see the beautiful color that pops up through our QME 300 lumen 720p projector? There you go. That's why we're getting the contracts. That's why entire complex buildings, office buildings, that got somewhere between 600 to 800 projection screens in it, we coated with our black technology, because we can do that to their screens. That's what we get back to them. Instead of sitting in some environment, you can't pull a contrast over. You can't do it on white. You can't do it on gray. How are you going to upgrade your screen? Moving on. That thing's good. Enjoy. Our high performance device is great. Seriously? Oh. Infusion Light Energy Gain. Ultimate Black Cinematic. Demonstration. Demonstrations. Oh, and by the way, the reason why we know you're in the room is because when the phone call went through, there was only one person in the room. So when that call came in, that means you were in the one that made the call. But you know, I got other people on my channel, right? Other people that float in the rooms in and out. People that are monitoring your channel. I pay people to do that. You have no idea what's ghosts in the room, which means I got people that can pop up in the room. You won't even see them. And match IP addresses. Can't pick up on those things. But I had a few people pop in the room. I know exactly who you are. See, how dumb can you be? You can't. But then again, people are stupid. These particular individuals are stupid. They don't learn nothing else whatsoever. Well, you get that big shock and all. See, my thing is that we gather all this information on those we are basically working on right now. And we're going to get you around Christmas time. I think it's the best time to arrest you. In front of your family and friends. You don't want to spend time going through a process system at Christmas time. But I think that's fitting for me. That's the end of the day. So, if you think that we don't know you, we do know you. And you think we don't have your information, we do have your information. Because I got people on here that I paid to monitor stuff. How do you think the rest of them were found? We got Daniel McAfee's real name. We even got his date of birth. Got the day he was born, all that. Everything. Everything that's needed required to fill the police reports out. Now I got his address. Jamie made that extremely easy for us. Very easy for us. You put the LLC out there, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. No. It was before the LLC. It was a customer who did it, because the customer was ticked off because the paint was horrible. And they got into this argument back and forth, and the customer posted his information. I got it on YouTube channel. Actually, I document everything, literally. Yeah, a customer did that to him. And I didn't think that was his address. I was like, that's his address? Yeah, until he put it into an LLC and made it private, made it on public domain. Then we realized it was his stuff. That's how they would send a process server to the front door. We figured out where he was at. We gave it up. We gave his own information. We figured it out. Now any agency can track him. All I got right now for any agency, I just point them to whatchamacallit. I point them to the California search. And can find everything on them right there. And they can even subpoena them for records, but chances are they're not going to be a problem. Get the information to anybody. Well, it can be found anywhere. And some people saying big deal. It is a big deal, especially when you're not documented. It's a very big deal. And when you're not documenting committing crimes. Very big deal. It reminds me, I got to make that phone call in California. Okay. I got to call the, I got his DC number. Oh, we do have a DC number. We posted the DC number. Okay, I get his DC number. I got to contact them and call them with this one over here. And get it all strapped to that front door. Too gay. Okay. When you couldn't send anything to that front door, not a police officer in Cali couldn't do it. Unless we have substantial evidence showing that you need to have someone go out there and get it taken care of. So the criminal reports we have on him, and then what we have over here with immigration involving the enforcement officers for that, and then the people we had to call in for that one. We already have enough information and evidence now to have contact with local police in his area. We give them that information. They can go take care of it. We built a case on you. But the whole time you thought you were getting away with murder. You do whatever you want. You did a revolving door. They usually do that with criminals sometimes. If they want to really give them really, really serious time, they need enough evidence to show the court that they're just going to go out and do the same thing over and over again. We might as well do some real serious football numbers and keep them. So if they let you go, they give you the revolving door. So you go out and you get in trouble and they bring you back. And you go out and get in trouble and bring you back. And they say, look, Your Honor, we want to give him 50 years. He doesn't do anything. He just goes back out and get in more trouble. Here we got a track record, a mile long. Let him go here, 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 here. And he did the same thing. He committed more crimes. A revolving door process. Building a case on you. The next time they catch you, they got enough to give you time. Real serious time. And the judge will look at that and say, well, we let you out all these times and you kept coming back in. And usually when they come back in, they make this excuse where they're going back to school and they're getting their life together and this, that, and the other. They got kids and everything. I don't care about that. We let you out 5 times. You could have took care of them. It's called a revolving door process. That's because they're going to throw serious time at you. Now, some people take advantage of the revolving door process. They go through that process. They get out. They never get in trouble ever again. That's good. They don't want to ever see you again either. They don't want you coming back. But most of the time, they're hoping that you do. Okay, demonstrations. Let's see. That's where that comes in. Look at my beautiful product. Look at my beautiful product. That's the product right there. We're advertising. That's the technology. You're getting all new labels today. It's gotten all new containers, everything. This is the one we're basically pushing for the advertising company. They basically advertise our technology and on the most professional and amazing level. It's going to be beautiful. Meanwhile, you guys are calling my phone crying. Crying. Whoa, crying. 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 That's why we explain to you take advantage of that sale because that paint's going up. It is going to go up. It's definitely going to go up. You see what that technology does? The sale is the last sale we're going to have for a while on that technology. After that, it's going to be pushed into the advertising. The mainstream. That's what I'm writing this email for right now. That's the technology we chose to use for advertising our technology. We can't advertise it and stuff yet. It's still in testing. I still got 5 or 6 months to test that stuff. It ain't even nowhere near ready. That one is. And that one has a collection lineup. We got 2 other spring paints coming out behind it. Oh, I forgot. Did I get the surface? I did get the surface for the spider screen. If not, I go back and do it again. Yep. That's what I mean. So that thing's going, the price is going to go up on it. It's not going to be at the price where range where, keep in mind, that's not beat certified screen. So anywhere we lay between $5,000 and $7,000, you could beat those screens for anything else on the face of the planet. But we could bring that thing up to maybe $400 or $500 a quart. So the 24 ounce most likely would be eliminated. We'll probably eliminate the 24 ounce. We don't need it. We'll get rid of that. And then we'll keep the 32 ounce. The 64 will be eliminated in the gallon. So it'd be the gallon to 32 ounces is what we'll have. And the 30 ounces will probably go up to like $5.75. So for those of you sitting back and saying, well, no, it's not expensive. Consider the fact what that stuff does. Very affordable. Because everybody else, at the end of the day, their stuff is not tested. They can't even give you batch number guarantee. There's none of their stuff is tested. None of that stuff works. We tested it all, but that's how we know. Let me see. I need to get on. Let me see. I want. Okay, go put my name in here. The ILEG. What needs to be had behind this? I'm not figuring out where the heck sits. Oh, wait, before you put down specification sheets. Websites, specification sheet on product. How can we start? Crystal Edge. Gotta be upgrading that one. I can put in that page for basically for free advertisement. Once that email sends, that's it. We've already got proof for it already. We already approved the program for advertising project manager. That's the one we're going to advertise. The Ultimate Black Cinematic. So, you better hope that when they're doing all the advertising for this technology, other people have this in their hands and they're advertising this. You better pray to God that we don't have a lawsuit against you for basically making statements on YouTube saying our product came up too dark. These lawsuits are going to be absolutely nightmares. When I tell you nightmares, nightmares. And when we talk about time in jail, this is major fraud against my business, which means we'll take you to federal court on this. We're pushing for 30-year prison sentences for this. Because we're going to use the backbone of these individuals who are going to pave the way for basically for us to be able to pushing higher prosecution and pull more money out of people to show that we've had a problem with individuals and we will use you as an example. Which means we will pave the earth with your basically with your let's say crushing defeat, our best way of putting it. I'm going to use you as an example, which means that you'll be publicly displayed. Not only will you lose tons of money in these lawsuits, massive amount of time that you do not have in prison systems, but not only that, your expertise of things you were doing online will be publicly domain everywhere. Because I'm building these websites to basically take those things that happen in that courtroom and post them, and I can do that. So I want your friends, I want your family, I want everybody to know what you did. It's going to be everywhere. An embarrassment to your family, an embarrassment to your friends, embarrassment, and they will stay there as long as I'm on this earth. They will be there. So that's what we're going to do to you. So enjoy the onslaught. There's nothing you can do to stop this at all. You put yourself in a situation. You should have never went on YouTube and made false accusations that my products didn't work. This is not going to cost you. And if you feel at the end of the day that there is no way in the world we'll find you, I bet you $100 if you do. I bet you $100. I bet you $100 you'll have black wagons and Crown Victorians sitting right up on your door, and your wife sitting there saying, "What the freak did you do?" I bet you we'll find you. Alright then, with that being said, that's one of the things we're known for. We're known for two things. Tracking and hunting our trolls down and bringing them in for court for justice. And the other one is basically producing the most powerful technology on the market. Even if I have to hire my own security team, gentlemen, it'll be done. Mind you, I'm going to make a lot of money in this technology. So I'm planning to bring in possibly my own security unit that does have the ability to be able to seek their bounty hunters. They have that right to track, find, seek, and bring in. Hope other companies do the same thing I'm doing. Have their own security thing. And they call them, some of these people are called mercenaries. Your job is basically one thing. Go get it, bring it back to us, so we can take it to court and do what we need to do. Figure out where you lay your head at. Now, if you say you don't like the product, it's not to your liking, I have no problem with that. That's freedom of speech. There's a lot of stuff I don't like either at the end of the day. But if you sit there and you put things like saying, "Oh, he's a scammer, he's a rip-off artist," we will come see you real soon. So, be prepared. Remember, we warned you. Man, wait till we blow this up in a showroom. So this is how to look in the showroom. We're going to take an all-white, high-end professional screen. We're going to paint a little bit of our... oh, yeah, I forgot. We're supposed to do the splatter screen. The ones we write our names in. Oh, I got to go back to the store and get that. I took demonstrations to do, too. All right, let me get on the ball here. We still got time. Let's see. Let me get these demonstrations stuff. Please stop. Woo! Let me see. I need can't bring this down. You can't see it from here, bird. Minimize. Right here. Oh man. Alright, which one do we get? The 32 ounces. We'll do with the 32 ounces. Because after the sale, we're going to get rid of the rest of them. We don't need them. Get the specification sheet. Our links intact, showing you how amazing our technology can be. We're the only company got links? Seriously? Are we the only ones who did testing on that level? Nobody has links of any of the testing? No black on black, none of those tests, gray on gray. This is going to be a big specification sheet. Let me just put the link in. I'll put the link in. And then you can check in there. And that's a huge specification sheet. That's going to take most of the email. Alright, let me see. I'll put it right here. Website specification on product. Specification link. I'm going to back those products up, people. Alright, specification link. Okay, website specification link on product. Please note, we put the link in due to the fact that the specification sheet is too big. Please note that we put the specification link in. Let's see. Please note that we put the product link in due to the fact that the specification link is too big. Please quickly put in, let's see. Please note that we put in the product link. Product link. Product link. I can't stop. You see product link. No. That's not what I'm asking for. You repeated that twice. We don't want that. It's not what I asked for. You gotta pay attention. Not what I asked for. Not what I asked for. Do it again. Copy. Alright. You're repeating that twice. And that's what it's doing that twice. Okay. Alright. Please note that we put in the shopping cart information due to the fact that the specification sheet was too huge. Please note that we put in the shopping cart information due to the fact that the specification sheet was too huge. Too large. Either way, I'll take that. Alright, copy that. Now put that there. Put that here. Alright, perfect. Oh, I'm too bored. Large. But to easily sum it up, our product is a one-coat easy application. No, listen to me. Our product is a one-coat easy application. One-coat easy application. With no instructions required. Alright, with no restrictions required. So easy, your kids can paint the screen. So easy, no, so easy, so. Not show, so easy. So easy, your kids can paint the screen. So easy, your kids. Requires no calibrating or no expense of projectors or dark environments. Requires no calibrating or no expensive projectors or dark environments. Are we lying about that one? Of course we're not. Because we can back that up. Yeah! I can't stop. You have any idea? Once we have this in the showroom at a whopping 150-inch screen, all the lights on. See, most people walk into a showroom with projectors, they're not used to seeing all those lights on. We got lights all in the environment. That's something like a halo system, by the way. And they're seeing the difference between the massive change in difference between our product and a white screen. That means that technology is going to wallpaper the whole entire city of Allentown. Indoor, outdoor, has all types of applications it can use for. Those who had contracts with us, don't you wish you would have kept them? There you go. We don't want any contracts, by the way. Not on that level. Ship. I got companies I'm only choosing. I gave customers the opportunity to get a piece of the pie, but they did not work it right. So we gave it to companies. Because they'll work that product. They're going to make their money. Jamming to my music over here. Watching my screen display on a 300 limit QME projector. Right in my full forums and how they want them to advertise the new technology on a much higher level. I'm about to have 4 screens in Allentown, 4 big boy screens in Allentown with our technology on display for movie night. I can't stop. And I got the haters angry and mad when they call on my phone. You're trying to ask me out to the prom. Is that what it is? No one didn't ask you. I feel sorry for you. That's what it feels like at the end of the day. Like they just hound on my phone. They're trying to ask me, oh, please go to the prom with me, please. Look, it's sad, man. This is what Cat Williams was talking about, the haters at the end of the day. Right now, you're on your channels right now, crying right now. Pace yourself. We're still building stuff in here. Pace it. You're not going to mess around and pass out. You know how a kid has a tantrum and he gets so angry and upset, and after a while he calms down because that headache kicks in? There you go. Alright, no required calibrating, no expensive projectors or dark environments. I gotta put a demonstration, a short demonstration, a comparison. I'm gonna send one of these right here. Oh no, I'm gonna make a splatter screen. I'm gonna put a bigger splatter screen. I'm gonna write my name into it and I'm gonna send them the video. Demonstrations. Just put them in. Oh, wait. Was this a demonstration that had all these in it? Oh, yeah, this is good right here. This is a demonstration we did outside, inside, phone displays, everything on this technology. I can't stop. Oh, man. And then meanwhile, you can't take that thing on. So, that technology is going to blow through the roof. It's going to make us millions of dollars. We've got a professional advertising company attached to that thing now. And any screen paint on YouTube, we could crush easy with that product alone. I don't have to use that technology to do it. You can't beat our Matching Better challenges. You can't beat our flex demonstrations. How are you going to sell your product when you got that thing sitting in front of you? Are you going to tell your customers your stuff is damn rejection? That stuff operates outside at 300 lumens. Even the invisible technology, black can push through with no problem. So you can't compete with on that one. Certified screens can't even touch us. $7,000 for a screen they can't read black. Look at that. Look at the mass colors that come with that thing. And at that, it doesn't cost their customers a ton of money for expensive projectors. That projector cost me $40. I can't stop. And if you want to talk trash, well, we can take it to court. You know you can't beat me in the courtroom. Because you can't beat me here. How are you going to beat me in the courtroom? And that's where it's going to cost you the most. So you won't sign our contracts. So it tells you at the end of the day, we're the dominant tech. We got to be outside today. I got to be outside with this splatter screen. We got to go outside today. I'm going to go charge my unit up. It's going to be a challenge. Should not forget, I'm doing challenges. We give you guys challenges, you never do them. All I get is phone calls, crying on channels. That's all I get. And as Jamie put down his channel, he said that he doesn't sell screen paint anymore, but his job is to basically monitor companies that scam. Well, wouldn't that be strange, Fernando? I got your product sitting under my desk right now that you wouldn't even take. Everybody knows that you gave that product back to us because you couldn't back it up. It's your stuff. Made it from your YouTube video. If it wasn't yours, you'd have did the demonstration. Then we got you matching house paint multiple times, all kinds of scams. Right there on the blacklist, which televises all over the world. So again, you're the last person you can find somebody a scam. Keep in mind, you got to go to court for all this anyway. Now, you write me a letter, you send it here, and you tell me at the end of the day you're going to take me to court if I can't back myself up. I will gladly see you in court. Matter of fact, I'll send a process server to your front door to dig you out of that hole at the end of the day and bring you up in front of us. You willing to write that letter? Write one. Go ahead. Send me a letter here. Tell me at the end of the day that you got a letter. I want your address on it. We know where you live at, so no point in putting anybody else in there. We know where you live at. Put your address on it, send it over here, and I know your handwriting, by the way. So, send it here and tell us in the day that you challenge us in court. I'll have a lawyer at your front door in no time at all. Of course you won't challenge me in that. All right then, because you know your place at the end of the day, but I'll challenge you. Your stuff is paint. It's everyday house paint. And the fact that I made that out of $11 worth of washable, it's washable hobby paint. Food, it's what do you call that stuff? Watercolors. I can make this stuff out of watercolors and it still works. And I've tried everything, man. I've tried nail polish, that worked. Great nail polish, great shoe polish. Actually, frightening worked very well. Taco's blanket over there. Both of his blankets. Actually, that one did better because that one puts up a darker gray. Much better. Oh, we just need this video. This video sums it up. It's all we need. This video does everything. Okay, stop. So yeah, that stuff is garbage. That paint's garbage. And you got a nerve to tell people, you're giving people your expert opinion. Again, this is where I think either you mentally lost it or something's not there. Because again, you got caught scamming on multiple levels. You can't go around talking about you can judge other people's products because your product is horrible. Now that you got caught lying about the thing, your honest opinion, right? Same person got caught lying about moving. I let that sink a little bit. Do you know the care package? Because I can send you one. I can send you another one. But what's the point? You got enough problems right now. When I get off of this, I'm going to contact and reach out to the patrol or whatever police they have in California and send them over all the information we have now with those DC numbers, everything we have, incident reports, and let them know the problem we're having from you and we didn't all start your door. Now, before you go on YouTube and cry about how you feel that because you made an honest opinion, you don't know what an honest opinion is before they bit you in the face. You don't know what an honest opinion is. Not about that. You committed crimes. You touched my copyrights, didn't you? All right then. You touched some copyrights, and I'll make sure you pay for that. All right then. There you go. Did a lot of other stuff between that, right? Okay, then there you go. And said all these false statements about my product and scams and all this stuff, right? Nobody's gonna pay for that. So when those people get there, remember that's because of all the dumb stuff you did compiled to all the stuff that we have on those police reports. And that incident report we have over there with the criminal investigation for immigration. Because that's what that unit does. It convicts people who basically, that are not documented, that commit crimes in the U.S. That's why we had to pull up a DC number or incident report number for them. And we have that on you already. And then they had to know where you lived at. Which we gave them all that information. So you're good to go. I got to reach back to them anyway. I have to give them the incident report for the DC number for the CCB, which you were touching our government copyrights. All right then, there we go. I'm trying to get on the channel and act like you're being attacked for no reason at all, because Jamie likes to play that role. He likes to play the Karen role. He's being attacked, he didn't do anything wrong, blah, 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 blah. Well, good. When we get to court, we'll let them decide it out. Or when they get there, then you just explain it to them. Maybe they'll figure it out. Other than that, we got to take it to court for it. Do we have outside demonstrations? We did the outside demonstrations. But I want to do outside demonstrations on a bigger level. We did all that. I mean, that sums up everything that it does. Alright, we'll do a simple paint down demonstration because they're doing it anyway. A couple of color boxes, show how fast and easy it is. Quick be done. That way, and that's it. Take something trashy. I need something trashy. You need to order something, an old box or something, something trashy. I want something out of the trash. And you take it, paint over it, and do it that way. That'd be hard. Alright. Let's see. regards. Oh, so your bigger and better things is basically you and your dark department complaining about basically our products that are about to get basically take this next level. Yeah, that sounds like jealousy to me. That sounds like a whole lot of jealousy. Huh. Right. Let's see. We're moving on, all right. I'll give you that much. You definitely will be moving on. I'll give you that much. Let's see. They made the whole thing about your brother passing away and dying and stuff like that. So that's pretty much how you honor your brother who passed away. That's how you honor him? By getting in crimes and trouble and breaking the law on every level you could possibly think of? That's what you call that? Yeah, we all heard the whole whatever he called himself, moving on to better things story. And the reason why you did that with your screenplay was for your kids. So you committed those crimes for your kids? Shitty, man, I can say right now, tell my look, Pop, don't do me any favors. That's what he said. I got a duplicate of the video. And you tell us starting a 3D printing company, but clearly you can't do it. Not in an apartment, you can't do it. Now, you gotta go through so much regulations on that. It's not even funny. There's a business license for that. They have to have a business. Hit has a business license to sell even screen paint in the state of California. I'm surprised he got the LLC without one. He's supposed to have a business license to get an LLC. Let me see. Best regards. You know, you always get that one angry guy who's too passionate about the whole thing and go, well, I won't buy what? Where are you going to go? Name a company that you can go to right now that can take out our technology. That stuff alone over there eats screens alive. There's no game anywhere that absorbs sunlight on the level we just did it. There's nothing that competes with our black technology. Where would you possibly go? We beat every screen. There's nothing else left for us. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything. I got people out there scouting now to find companies for us. There's nothing out there for us. So show me something. There's nothing out there. So for that particular customer who gets nasty with me and then says, well, go knock yourself out, Skippy, go ahead, take your money, go get, we don't need your money. Go. Find me something that's better than mine. Go ahead, knock yourself out. I bet you I can push that company, no problem whatsoever. Because I've seen all the demonstrations. It's the same tradition. The dark environments, the high-powered projectors, calibrated machines, all that. The first minute we see that in the demonstration, you've lost that fast. Okay, there we go. We get them every once in a while. That customer gets nasty with us and go, well, we don't, okay, great. And then they'll contact us later on. Oh, you did your research. You found out there is nothing out there that competes and matches any of our demonstrations. We don't have anyone matching better than our demonstrations. People try to cut corners and say they can do it, but they never really do it. And then they come back with the apologies, but we don't want to hear it because we don't want your money now. It's not worth my time anymore. So you're stuck with whatever's out there. You can't go to any distributor because we're the only ones who sell it. You have to come through us first. Have somebody get nasty, I'll go to somebody else. I'll go to one of you. Go where? We're the only ones who sell it. You can only come through us to get it. If we don't sell it to you, no one can sell it to you. People go up there and make free ingredients and put them up there. We make the free ingredients, put our and blow it out of the water and laugh about it and move on. As a matter of fact, to embarrass you, we'll take your free ingredients, change it, make it better than the one you make, and blow out the very product you gave away for free. And then laugh at you and walk away. I've done it to people before. I've been in business for a long time, man. Come on. You have to give me more challenge than this. You actually require more challenge. More challenge. And you get mad at me at the end of the day and say, oh, he's unprofessional. Oh, I'm unprofessional because I kick your guys' butts on a daily basis? Come on, man. You're the guys calling us out. We're minding our own business at the end of the day. If you wake me up and call me up, then you're going to expect what's going to happen. Like I said, it's like the story of the big old dragon sitting up in his cave minding his own freaking business. And you guys are down there at the tavern drinking, getting drunk with spirits, thinking, let's go up there and see if we can slay that mighty dragon. And every single time I'm chilling minding my own freaking business, all I hear is, dragon, dragon, come forth and fight me. I'm like, oh, come on. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, how many of you guys do I have to barbecue in a day to get it through your heads to mind your own freaking business? Well, here comes this idiot up here, all drunk and freaking brimming, bright-eyed, bushy tail. He's gonna slay this dragon. It's been there for centuries. All right, I'll just add your armor to my collection, as I always do. Walk out there and all you just... You guys going. Oh, well, there we go. Pick your teeth with you, pick your armor, and pick my teeth with it. Sit back in and go back to what I usually do. And every once in a while, you jerkers want to climb up the side of that mountain and you get shish kebab. And I got like, good gracious, he's bigger than what he was. Yeah, because our technology constantly evolves. It means the dragon gets bigger and more powerful every single time you turn around. And now we have a dragon that absorbs sunlight, which means now the next machine dragon that comes up there is actual fire itself. Good luck with that one at the end of the day. That thing shows no mercy whatsoever. But not only is that thing going to turn around and burn whoever's on top of that side of that mountain, but we're going to come down to the town and wipe the entire town out. So, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You woke it up, should have left it alone. Oh, that'd be so funny. I'd make a great commercial right then, that really would. I mean, basically, I didn't hear from the dragon for centuries. It's sleeping and evolving into something monstrous, and it turns into that SF, and that sometimes shows up sunlight. That's a 15% technology. That thing peaks at 100. Oh my goodness, a supernova your village with that stuff. You'll never learn. You'll never learn. And I go back and I got a pile of armor. Each one of your names on it. Got Jamie over there. Got freaking Solomon 85 over there with what do you call Daniel McAfee. You got all you up there. Poke the dragon. Get shish kebab. Poke the dragon too much, you lose your entire village. Oh, my email's done. See, at the end of the day, when I come back and have fun, I'm joking and carrying on, you think I'm not doing anything. Have you ever learned anything that I do? I'm actually working on something at the same time I'm having fun here. So I can come on camera, show you my technology, showing you the massive difference of what it can do that your product can never ever do, and then come in here and trash talk you and crush you in the process while sending out an email that's going to boost my company to the next level. You could have confidence in your product. Gentlemen, you don't have that confidence level. Therefore, that's why you're going to sit on the pedestal that I'm about to sit on. And therefore, it is what it is, and it is what it will be. I love crushing you every day. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. I love you, crushing you every day. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So easy this for me, gentlemen. Now, I wrote my email is done. Put my specifications on that amazing product right there for it to be advertised on that high-end level. Crush your products in the process. I'm sorry, crushing your products in the process. Got you to shut your business down. Jamie had to give up his business. Partay's plan is nothing but it's dead. There's no activity on it. He can't even sell the product to begin with because it doesn't even work. All the rest of them have been laid to waste. And we're the only ones still standing. And the certified screens, well, they're embracing for the impact. Because once that technology hits an expo, once it pops up in their neck of the woods, then they have something to worry about. And meanwhile, they know that we can absorb sunlight. This is just one of the many technologies we developed. So, that's what I told you in the day. I can come out here and crush you with one hand, build an empire with another hand, and come out here and laugh at you again. And you know what you're going to do about it? You're going to call my phone and you're going to cry like the little girls you are. Or go on your YouTube channel and you're going to cry. You're not going to make a product and come against me, because you did that already. I crushed you already. And then you sit on the blacklist. And the blacklist you sit for the world to see is your failures, your mistakes, your failed attempts to try to compete with me ended up being on the blacklist for the world to see. Videos you wanted to go disappear that now we have collections of. I got a collection of a ton of your videos that you don't know about that I can post anytime I want, like that Frankenstein. I posted the Frankenstein, the full video. Where he literally sat there in the video that his product was ambient light rejection. When a product that was lighter than the one we had that he begged us that wasn't. It made you cry on receipts. It made you put money back on my bank. You know how embarrassing that is? To have somebody talk track and you got to give me back my money. When that did that 1,900 orders with Jamie, after we sent us an email to buy whatever we wanted, and we got you to put every dime back. I even stated in the video, give me back my money. And you gave me back my money. Because you can't keep it. You know why? Your stuff don't work. $1,900. And I made you cry on every receipt. Danny, sad. Walked around in his backyard claiming we canceled. What happened to you, Danny? I got you to return my money back to my account. $700 worth of canceled orders. You couldn't even keep $20. The $20 sample you couldn't keep. And not only did you pay me back, but you paid PayPal back. But you do know when you have to return that money, you have to pay PayPal a transfer fee to send it back. So they had to pay me and PayPal. Gee, was that sad. And then I got you, Rogers, we talked all that trash, I got you to cancel the entire state of Pennsylvania. How scared can you be? Locked every single shopping cart when you went on vacation because you was afraid I was going to place an order. If I place an order, you would have to give that money back to me because you know you can't let me have your product. Your product doesn't work. You're afraid of us. So instead, you came with the bright idea, I'll just knock out his state and you can't order. Dumb. We came in and bought from you the first time. If your state wasn't there and you didn't support it, we would have never got the cancellations to begin with. You're scared, so you talk a lot of trash. Now, with that being said, your products are no more. And those people who supported you and talked all this trash to us, well, man, that is the most huge piece of humble pie you're going to have to try to consume. Look, go in your backyard and try to shove a brick down your throat. Yeah, that's literally what the piece of humble pie you just sliced off for yourself. And meanwhile, we kept telling you over and over again that they're fakes, they're scam artists. Did you listen to us? No. You didn't listen, did you? And all that time we gave you the paint for a nice price at the end of the day. Did we not do that for you? We did. We even gave you a summer sale. And now, once that sale is over and that advertising technology kicks in over there, that price goes up. Now, keep in mind, it's not to go to the point where we can actually get the money we really want for it, but we're still going to have it at a fair price, but it's still going to be a little more than what it was. That's why I said you take advantage of the sale. If you don't, well, there's nothing out there. And if you feel at the end of the day that Mr. Birds is talking about hot air and I can't back it up, then you do me a favor. See those matching better demonstrations? Go ahead and get to work. I want to see demonstrations exactly like the one I did. Or find me a product that you think can take my product out. Because I got people I pay to do that. If you want to do that for me, good. Knock yourself out. Find something for me. Because when they ask me at the end of the day, what's my competition, you know what I say? We don't have it. Or we don't. Show me one demonstration right now on YouTube. Any form of technology that does that to a white surface. At a 700 type, 300 lumen projector, in an environment at 24,000 in the ceiling. There is none. It's just us. Now, for customers who appreciate our technology and appreciate what we do, those are the ones that benefit from us. And the rest of you guys that cry all day long because you make products that don't work, well, it just sucks to be you. But I did have fun crushing you, though. All right, let me send my email off. I had fun crushing you. Gray screen. I had fun crushing you. Hold on. I got something for you. Okay, come on. Oh, man. Oh, that's gotta hurt, Gray Screen. Where are you, Gray Screen? Where are you? Gray Screen, where are you? You're not even there anymore. Look at the color, it's so washed out. It's so washed. Look at that. That's horrible. It doesn't even pick up correctly. You know, the back of that tank is supposed to be black and the fish is supposed to be much more colorful. Look at that. So that's the pasty, dirty color your customers got. And that's what my customers get. There we go. But I don't need this to do a demonstration because no one cares about this. Online they do. Offline they don't care. Everybody's got white screens over here. Okay, people. I had fun. This was fun, right? It's fun? It was fun. It was fun, right? It was fun. I had a great time. A great time with you. Fantastic time. You're tired of getting ripped off these fake products at the end of the day, you contact us. You want to get the most from your projector, you contact us. Tired of being in a dark environment, trying to figure out where your coffee table or your cat may be at, you contact us. You got a business at the end of the day, got that screen tucked away way in the back, where it's nice and dark back there, because you can't have your lights on, you contact us. You want to continue to get ripped off when you keep doing business with them. That's going to be beautiful on display. I can't wait. I'm going to build me a splatter screen today. I'm going to write my name into it. And when your name comes up. K is for Kenneth. That's good enough for me. K is for Kenneth. Oh, you didn't see that part? I just thought I'd do it the last minute for fun, just to have some fun with these people who make these fake products. Yeah, I can write my name in, and only our product stands up. So we got these screens going to display. It's going to write in most superior screen. It's going to name the product of our technology, and only we come up. So I can literally write my name into the screen, only we come up. Can you do that with a gray screen? No, it would not work. Why won't it work? Because, again, it won't work. You don't pick up. You can't read contrast. That K stands for Kenneth. K is for Kenneth. K is for Kenneth. See that right there? See, people? K is for Kenneth. Only our technology reads. Only our technology. Without our technology, your projector doesn't work. Now, for those who don't believe in that, hey, do a gray screen, see what happens. Without our technology, your projector doesn't work. So it's going to be in our advertisement. Without our technology, the projector doesn't work. I can literally write my name into my screen. It's a white screen. Only we pick up. The QE 2 projector here is useless on a white screen. It doesn't even register. Only our technology works. For gray screens, to say you're an upgrade, where's your contrast? We have contrast. Where's your contrast? If you say contrast is not needed, then you know at the end of the day you lie. Because contrast is needed. Where is your contrast? Gray screen. In this environment, if I put your screen there, how can you help me benefit my business? How? I want to know how. Tell me how. How did your gray screen benefit my business without me basically spending money for more expensive projectors, the painstaking and calibrated nonsense, which I do not want to do. I don't want to be stuck in a dark environment. How are we fixing this? Without me spending all this extra money and going through the calibration nonsense. How you fix it? You can't. You can't fix it. That's the problem. And that means at the end of the day, you're going to cost me more money. Money I don't want to spend. Right? That's where that comes down to. Look how beautiful that looks. Now, see, Danny, it took you what, forever to paint the screen in? Over and over again? All I had to do was just splat on the strip. That stuff is so concentrated. It activates so fast. I just had to splat it on my screen. That's it. Just write a simple K in there. No multiple combination, up, down, over, forward, dinner size plate spills and pours at 3 inches or 4 inches wide and some dumb nonsense that start from the center to the over to the right. I think I'm about to pull a spell for Nortel. Or basically at the end of the day, what do you call Nortel? If I got that right? Or basically, I'm going to basically get infinity lives for Contra. Up, down, over, up, down, over. Remember that on Nintendo? The infinity live code for Contra? That's what I think I'm about to pull off. What a freak rice demonstrations can start from the top to the center, then move over to the left, then the right, then move over to... I ain't doing all that crap. That's too much work. Paint it off. Done. That's it. That's one of the guys that it comes with no instructions. It doesn't need any instructions. When Danny sat there and said, Roger sat there and said, Roger, no, it's not Roger, it's McAfee. When McAfee sat there and said he doesn't know game. Buddy, I know more about game than you know about the light bulbs that turn on in your living room. Don't ever challenge me in game. Don't be ever challenge me on game. Never. I will embarrass the daylights out of you. We're already going to meet face to face in court as it is. But don't do that. I absorb sunlight. And look at that beautiful image. It's breathtaking. Hold on a minute, people. Hold on. I promised myself I wasn't going to cry. It's so hard when it's so beautiful. It's so hard. Keep it together, bird. Keep it together. See, I can have fun like that. I can come out here and do this to you guys on a daily basis. What are you going to do? Call me 10 times and cry about it? Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, I got to get back to work. I got things to do. Wait, we're doing work all at the same time. Even though I turned around and showed you the K. Did I show you the K? Did I show you that? Did I show you the K? Did I show you? I'm going to put a slideshow up you're going to love. I got a slideshow you're really going to love. This is us testing his gray paint and a white surface on a splatter screen display. It's a slideshow. I'm going to show you some very beautiful pictures. Show you where we crushed your product again for fun. Now I got the refusal under my desk, which is all your screen paints combined into one. The refusals. Alright, I'm having too much fun here. Let me go send this email off. I got business to take care. I still got the screen to build. We have much to do at the end of the day. So we had our fun. But, you know, that's what it is. You got to have that confidence in your product. You got to have the confidence. You can come out here, you can crush someone's product, and then basically just, you know, set up your best business arrangement and agreements and stuff like that. And, you know, do what you got to do, you know. Everybody's got haters. They just crush mine on a daily basis. Would you like some more? Would you like some more? Jamie, I can literally set up so much paint to your front door for you to test, but you won't do it at the end of the day. We already did that already. I sent you paint. And I also posted the tracking number for everybody. You sent it back, right? Who do you have to blame for that? All right, then. All right, I'm done. Finished here. Mind you, I did do you the benefit out. I did take your paint outside and put you against the AdTech, right? Remember that? You didn't even pick up at 50 lumens. We did. But you said you had the same thing we had, right? You stated it on your site. I got videos of it showing you making the statement. So how come it didn't work outside? How come the personal mix when we took it outside didn't pick up? It didn't work either. What happened there? It just washed right on out. It wasn't there. And then you call yourself making some black paint, which we have a demonstration on that too. It didn't even rain. Nothing came up. We're disappointed. I am. It saddens me that you people who don't back the products up. I'm tired of crushing you every day. I am. I come on here every day and I crush you. It's embarrassing. It is. I would expect better. I really would. I'm going to say something to you that would hurt you more than anything in the world. I'm disappointed. When you do so much hype on your channels that your products are so good, and yet it's just so disappointing. You know, I'm expecting Danny to make a good product, something we could challenge again, an actual black screen, but disappointing. Gray screen up there. See, nothing more than a gray screen. Yeah. And then for those people sitting back, somebody sitting back, and I'll make a product. Yeah, you'll make a nothing. You'll make a nothing. Black technology requires many years to do it. It does. You can't make it overnight. Someone proved it already. You can't make it overnight. Danny did. He failed miserably on that Series C. It takes years to do it. Years. You gotta. You can't just. Yeah, it takes years. Look at that. Look at that picture. Look at that. Only the K stands out. The K. K is for Kenny. That's good enough for me. Look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Look at that. That's a black technology reading a level that high of beautiful colors is gorgeous. Okay, I'm done having fun. Let me send me an email over here. I've had fun. It's been great fun. Okay, let me put my phone number down there. Ken Ferd of ILEG Technology Strange. My phone number down there. All right, people. Now, you would think at the end of the day, right, that bottom line is I'd be mad or something about the phone calls. No. You're supposed to call your crybabies. That's your job. Your job is to call my phone and cry. That's your job. Don't show any progress. Don't make anything. It's your job is to cry. That's what it is. You're a hater. That's your job. To cry. My job is to crush you. That's my job. To do stuff to you like this for fun. So I painted that on the other side of the screen. But I thought I'd do the demonstration of splatter, but I thought I switched over to just my name up there. I can literally write your company's name and put loser at the bottom of it and blow it out and paint it on your own product. Do you really want that type of embarrassment? I can really, if I want to really dig into you, really embarrass you, I can embarrass you on a level that you can't come back from. I can send your products to your front door and crush you there. If you're afraid to buy my stuff, I'll send it to your front door, and you will do it, whether you do it in a courtroom or you'll do it there, but you will do it. We can put you in situations you do not want to be in. So imagine if I go by your screen and I write the name, your product sucks, and we're using our product, and I do that to your screen. You know how embarrassing that is? You can't come back from that. That's pretty bad. Or I can give you one of the many challenges that we do on Black versus Black, like paint the same colors as your screen and write into it and show us the difference of it. Can you do that? Well, you can't do that either. They're nightmares. And you want to challenge on ambient light rejection technology and take you out in the sun and watch you disappear. You can't even touch me there. We could dance with the sun. You can't dance with the sun. Only we do that. So, with that being said, yeah, you don't want this. Trust me. I say it, you don't want this smoke. You don't want it. You understand? I will write your product sucks on your screen and do this to you. Any company, doesn't make a difference. Stay in your lane where you belong. Or you end up like this. What's the mass difference in that? Look at it. The white screen doesn't even read. Next to our technology, a white screen doesn't even register at all, period. You have ultimate power. Ultimate power. Where should we point the death ray up in this direction? Let's go to planet Partey. Just nothing but astro dust now. Where do we go next? Oh, planted Crow's Protix. Let's bring out the big cannon. I want to see sparkles in this one. And planets obliterated. What is the next? Egyptians gonna do this. Yeah, you're an ass for it, man. You just do not know what you're getting yourself into. That's a dangerous paint right there. That technology is a very dangerous paint. And then for customers, well, they don't have to deal with those crappy white screens anymore. Because they go to a gray screen. Gray screen ain't gonna give you a jack at all, period. No more crappy white screens. You can convert that over to our technology. No hard instructions, no expensive projectors, no calibrating, no dark environments, and so forth and so forth. None of that bullcrap at the end of the day. And heck, I can even go outside and match it to a cell phone if I freaking want to. You guys can't do that, can you? No, you can't do that. No. Alright, people. I'm done there. I've had my fun. You know, I enjoy crushing the naysayers. I enjoy crushing you. I do. I enjoy crushing you. Crushing you. I crush you. Let me come out there and crush you. The power of crushing you. Crush you every day. Crush you. Every day I crush you. Then I'm going to put up there and say crushing you. Crushing you. Crushing you. We crush you every day. Crushing you. cool. Every time the image pops up, it just goes online. Alright, we're done here, people. We've had some fun. Customers, just note that we do this to people who talk trash. We like to crush them all the time. Expect to go to their channels. They will be crying about it, especially Jamie's channel, which is Pro1176. Make sure you check out his channel. He's the biggest #1 crier at the end of the day. He's the one at the end of the day who we got always stuck on the blacklist, failing left and right, products matching house paint, the whole 9 yards. Check out the blacklist and go over and check out his channel, see what he's all about. Rogers has not been on. He's ghost. He's gone. As he popped up here and he's gone. I don't know what's going on with McAfee. McAfee right now got problems. They all got problems. But anyway, and well, yeah, Williams definitely got problems. We have to call back down to Baltimore Police and see if they made a visit to the property. And if they did, then we have to go to the next stages now of basically completing and sending that information we have here over to them so they can start building the case to get ready for his arrest. And if they haven't arrested him already, and we have to contact the post office and get on that, because right now that postcard that's showing that pornography on, they call it's pornography, and he sent it out to people. That's a very serious charge. They can have him arrested on the spot for that one, because you can't do that kind of stuff. You sent pornography to the mail. Even though people sit there and say, no. If it's a half-naked image of yourself and it was never covered, and especially if you sent it to people you didn't have consent, you get a lot of trouble for that. Matter of fact, what's the number for that, too? Let me call right now. Let's see. Post office for criminal. Law enforcement officers for the United States Postal Office. All right, cool. I'm going to contact them right now for you, Mr. Williams, because, again, we need to have you taken care of right away with that one. So I'm going to reach out to them, because we were advised by the police to contact them right away about your situation. So, again, I'm going to contact back from Baltimore, reach back with them, get a hold of an inspector so we can send the process of sending over our stuff we have here over to them so they can begin building that case against you to get you in front of a judge. And if they feel there's enough evidence, they're just going to arrest you and process you. So you will be in the system soon again. All right, people. Let me see. I'll get rid of my, same thing, troll nonsense. Except for the difference is most trolls, they basically feel they're never going to get caught. Every single one of them got caught. We actually got a couple other people too. We can't mention their names yet because of what's involved. But yeah, they're also being pinched. You just don't know because we haven't said your name yet. But just to let you know, we know things about you and we know where you're at. So, I'm not going to say anything about it. We only said something about them because they became a person of interest and they came up in videos and speaks about them. But these are the individuals we know about. We're not going to say anything about it. You're not going to know when they're coming, what papers are being signed, what's being worked on, what's going in front of a judge. You're not going to know any of that. You will figure it out when you get a knock at the door and you see officers on your porch. That's when you know. The other ones already know it's coming. You just don't know when it's coming. Alright, let's turn it off. Alright, let's turn it off. Bam! Right, so, I'm going to do a video on this. Work it out, can I work it out? Work it out. Work it out, work it out. What scary movies? And the basketball bounces down the stairs. They're doing it. The Nike commercial. Oh man, this is funny. I like this. We have to do a bigger screen on this. All right. Let me see. 11:51. First, let's see. People. I got to hook up. And that's why I said, man, it's because no people at the end of the day. I got to hook up for my company. That's why I said, I just got it. I'm looking at it right now. I can't show it to you, but I got it right now. I got to hook up. These are grants for companies. Man, it's going to blow my company through the roof. Because I keep telling you people at the end of the day, you can't lie about this stuff, man. You can't be going into your room and lying about your range gain, dumb nonsense, and fake application processes and all that bull crap. You can't do that. Anytime you're going to apply for one of these companies or one of these people that can help you out to the next level, you got to go in there and show them your stuff. No one's going to give you any loans or grants or anything whatsoever. You have to literally show them this stuff actually does function. I can walk in there with this and get a loan. That easy. Because all these screens we have out here are white screens. Every single one of them, all white screens out here. But all these high and expensive projectors. So all I need is that projector and that screen, and I can walk in there and get a grant. Because I can show at the end of the day that my technology can convert all their white screens into a technology that actually can read in fully lit environments and does not require a lot of money for projectors to do it. Which they did. They went out and spent all this money for expensive projectors to get a white screen to run, and we could do that to it. So that means at the end of the day, Mr. Bird's going to make a ton of money down here. All right, let me do a promo demonstration off this one right here. Our technology is so advanced that I can turn my name K into a projection screen using our amazing block technology. All right, people, I got to go. I got things to do. I got to finish that whole setup over there. I got the paper and stuff I need over there, so we can get that all done. It's been fun at the end of the day, so we shall sing our song. I'm so glad we had this time together. Do 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 do. I might do this for a living, I don't know. Do 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 do. All right. I'd like to thank you all for coming out for watching the show. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Drive home safely. Don't forget to tip your waiter and waitress on the way out. And of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology, because if it weren't for Him, none of this would ever be possible. Gotta go. Thank you for your time, and God bless. Oh, and one thing too, haters, if you think we hate your guts, we don't. I don't give Satan an opportunity. Why in the world would I be bitter all day, thinking about hatred about you at the end of the day? I don't know. We don't do that. We don't do it at all, sir. I did that one already. It got me locked up, so we don't do it. No. But I do like embarrass you on a daily basis. I do that, but I don't hate you. No. Let's move on. Gotta go. Love y'all.